on, we're going to be showcasing a different universe than the one we're used to.
You see, it's a long story. This universe lacks narrators with vocal cords. Just one of the many differences you'll find by traveling through alternate universes.
We've been plumped from our own universe to deliver you a brief rundown of what's in the following build of this strange alternate universe.
Brief is a relative term.
Anyways, let's get right to the features of Update 1.5.
The biggest change coming to this update is, well, the game version itself. Starting from now, AltverZ will be based off version 9.6 of PvZ2 rather than version 8.0 like all previous updates. This comes with many changes and improvements, such as
60 frames per second and much faster load times. There's also new UI for the store and travelogue, which has been improved and refined from the original.
It isn't final though, it may see re-refinements.
The break room epic quests have been reworked and now reside in their own separate menu. And not only them, as Vasebreaker makes a proper return.
Bend your mind in all sorts of ways in 6 puzzling holiday-themed levels, and when you're feeling especially bored, try out Vasebreaker Endless. It's not the same as you remember.
There's also sad news, however. Mummy Memory got lost in translation with the aforementioned port, and there's no way to preserve it.
Instead of it, Ancient Egypt will surprise you with the Tombstone Hunt. A video focused all on it will be coming eventually on Pause's channel.
Another major change is the removal of Jack-O-Lantern from Dark Ages due to his irreversible automatic firing rework. Don't worry though, everyone who unlocks Jacko before this update will keep him as a little bonus.
His position as the Blazing Piercer will be now performed by a familiar newcomer, Inferno. Inferno swirl up fire tornadoes that sweep through the lane, pushing back the first zombie they encounter. They also scorch all zombies along the way. Reanimator still isn't safe.
Speaking of Reanimator, he recently cleaned his wardrobe and found some fitting new clothes for himself and his plagued pleasants. He's still pairing trousers, so just wait till you see him in-game.
Honestly, where did he even get those mushrooms from? They sure aren't clothes.
Zombie architects have been hard at work as well. They even built podiums to honor each world's gargantuan.
And they even included all the shiny new keys which are used to unlock worlds now. How nice.
Yes, you heard that right. Keys. Once you complete the 10th level of the world in 1.5, the next one will automatically unlock, with no need for checkpoints. However, returning players will see all their locked worlds unlocked as a side effect of save file transferring. More information on this issue will be given at a later date. Lastly, this update will require the installation of a new APK file alongside a new OBB. This is an easy, risk-free process, but if you need help, an installation tutorial video will be released close to the update's launch.
Alright, that's it for the qualities of life. We got a whole new world to explore.
First, let's take a look at the world map. Quite the deco it's got. There is one major change, however. Unlike the original game, this Neon Mixtape Tour actually takes place at a time more reflective of the lawn sign.
AltverZ's tour takes place at dusk. Mushrooms have their nighttime stats while sun still drops from the sky, albeit much slower.
This helps maintain Neon Mixtape Tour's chaotic energy without making it too overwhelming or frustrating for the player. Did we mention chaotic? Yeah, these levels are pretty chaotically fun.
Another difference here are the plants. The newly selected batch are meant to help out with Neon Mixtape Tour's chaotic gameplay style. Celery Stalker's overall damage was reduced, but his hitbox is now much more reliable.
But what's that, I hear? It's jams, of course. Let's plant some cacti to deal with the punk zombie. With this cactus, for 175 sun, you get more damage than Pea Shooter, 50% chance of piercing, and tightly hiding to boot.
Uh-oh, maybe our 2 cacti won't be enough for all these punks. Should we pull out Grape Shot?
Yeah, let's pull out Grape Shot. It doesn't do as much damage like a Cherry Bomb, but if you charge it twice as fast, it's perfect for these low health special zombies.
Let's slow down a bit with Pop Jam and the Glitter Zombie, who's received a slight health increase. Not a big deal for Sporshroom, who's as fun as ever.
Remember that some jams slow or speed zombies up. We can use this to our advantage with the reworked Fat Beat. He's costlier and slower, but packs a much bigger punch.
And the fun's over now. MC Zombie is here. Thankfully, he won't spin through your defensive plans as quickly anymore, at least.
And if you've got none of those, then intensive cares can quickly bring your plants back to living, now at full health. If that wasn't even enough, and the MC zombies are already deep into the lawn, bust out the timer, which can now be used in any world.
But before we cover the rest of the enhancements done to the original game, we're excited to announce that a special undead guest will be visiting the Mixtape Tour in AltverZ.
PvZ Zombie has made his way to the alternate universe. Longtime PvZ fans recognize him from the Chinese version of PvZ. We try to be as faithful as possible to that version, while bringing in several improvements.
Bassist will only appear during Metal Jam's Bass Boost ambush, where he drops down with his massive speaker on the 6th column. He won't move, but rather jam out his sick guitar riffs in peace.
Well, as long as you don't touch the speaker, which will send deadly shockwaves regularly.
Better watch the flashing!
Once the speaker is destroyed, Bassist will destroy his guitar out of rage and walk forward like any average zombie would.
And you could have just left him alone.
When fighting Bassist, remember to bring some cheap plants to cover his shockwaves.
Damaging him from the back will also damage his speaker.
You'll see more of Bassist later during the level showcase. For now, let's move back to enhancements. The sound sure is being enhanced right now by the Air Metal Gargantuan. Thankfully, he's slower at sending shockwaves and they don't do much damage.
That's where electric blueberries come in. Given enough time, they can burn any zombie to a crisp.
So, it looks like the jam changed during our very long wait, and arcade zombies showed up. His arcade cabinet can take some more hits than before, but produces 8-bit zombies less frequently and butt pens aren't as common.
And is that a boombox zombie I see? In AltverZ, he will start playing charming tunes on earlier columns, so take them out as quick as you can. Celery should do the trick. Celery, you okay? Looks like we were too... Oh, never mind, he's fine.
Time for the final wave. Let's use all the plants we got. Good job, plants.
We also need to bring up the gimmick of Neon Mixtape Tour's extra levels, obviously. Introducing Crossover Hit. Sometimes when a jam shift occurs, all on-screen special zombies of the previously playing jam will transform into special zombies of the next jam.
Finishing off, we have this rolled minigame, Stage Insurance. You might recall such levels from the original game, Modern Day. Here they've been invaded by threatening Neon Mixtape Tour zombies. Make the most of your intensive carrots. Right, that's it. Are we done?
Yeah, we're done.
Just in time for the final showcase of our own universe.
Yes, at least for the time being. Get your multiversal gear ready.
I hope our vocal cordless fellow will be pleased with the way we showcase the changes done to his universe.
At least judging off the bulletin points he gave us, I expect my payment of $2.
I sure hope nothing unordinary was going on while we were gone.